So I agree a lot with a lot of what you guys said. I saw somebody comment about this online, and they was like, if we are going to regulate it, we might as well start doing it now because coaching is happening whether you know it or not. Because they said
Yeah.
with a lot of players, what they'll do instead of having somebody there, they'll have on headphones and they'll be on a phone call, and so whoever's at home, you know what I'm saying, and watching the stream, or whoever's on the inside of the venue is just already talking in their ears, so they got the hood on if they're playing the game with the earpiece in their ear or the headphone in their ear. They're already getting coached. So it's like
Oh,
you might as well, like, it's happening whether you know it or not, you know. So
that's crazy.
yeah,
I
so
just never. I just really thought people listen to the music. I just never really been like, oh, they. Hey,
yeah, so a
Justin.
lot of times people just like, hey, bro, you got to watch out for that crouching low, bro. You relax. It's already
I,
happening.
I always I always thought about like people doing something like that, but I never actually thought people were doing that. I'm like, oh, we doing that?
Imagine sitting beside the coach in the audience. He just saying around so like, hey man, block the low.
Yeah,
That's +5.
like you sitting there thinking he listened to the third strike OST for to get crunk. Nah, he getting coached. But
Bruh.
yeah. So
Imagine.
I mean, there has to be there can be like some type of regulations to it now. Like I said, bringing up the phone example. Should there be allowed just an earpiece in somebody's ear, and and they regulate, like, look, you only have one person that you're talking to that helps you through whatever. Now, people will probably violate all those rules if you just leave it. We might as well start doing it now because coaching is happening whether you know it or not. Because they said
Yeah.
with a lot of players, what they'll do instead of having somebody there, they'll have on headphones and they'll be on a phone call. And so whoever's at home,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying, and watching the stream, or whoever's on the inside of the venue is just already talking in their ears, so they got the hood on if they're playing the game with the earpiece in their ear or the headphone in their ear. They're already getting coached. So it's like
Yo,
you might as well, like, it's happening whether you know it or not, you know. So
that's crazy.
yeah,
I
so
just never.
Yeah.
I just really thought people listen to the music. I just never really been like, oh, they. Hey,
yeah, so
Justin.
a lot of coaching. Now, some people might say, if you winning, why do you need coaching? But that's not true at all.
Right.
It's a lot that goes into strategy. Keep up this. He's doing that.
Hmm.
He's trying to come back at you this way. Even if you're winning, you still need coaching. So that's a thing
Right.
of just like, well, the loser dictates if coaching happens or not. If we keep it based off, the rules that we have now as far as going to the character select screen. I've
Hmm.
never heard of a time limit that people have to be at the character select screen. We've seen at major tournaments when somebody go to the character select screen, they get up, take a sip of water, walk around, let go of that nervous gas they got, and just take their sweet little time. But it's like, I've never heard, I've never heard of a time limit of going to the character select screen. So that's another thing to bring in. But I think coaching should be something that should be allowed because, like E said, there's sometimes, like, especially you see it a lot when people are going against people that like, let's just say Chicken Sandwich 51 is going up against Daigo. Like, a lot of times, like, when they're going up against people, they get nervous. They forget
Mhm.
how to use their fingers. So it's like it'd be good to have somebody like, bro, relax. Like, I mean, I know it's Daigo, but it's just Daigo. That probably wouldn't help. But you probably need somebody in your ear, like, coaching you, just like, bro, calm down. Like, you basically just forgetting everything because it's Daigo. But so it happened.
And plus, you gonna tell them, hey man, but he parried Justin, man. I don't know if I can do this, man. He parried Justin. I don't know, man. I can't
Why are
do
you trying to
this.
have Evo moment 38 on me, bro? Like, please.
Right.
But
Getting posterized by Tiger.
yeah, so coaching, it can be needed, and we've seen it with a lot of the pros. Um, there's a pro player's name that I want to say right now, but I feel like if I said his name and he ever saw this video, he definitely take the time out to derail us. So I'll tell y'all offline. but there is a specific player that is a top player in the game that he or she plays, that people feel like a lot of times when he gets to like the highest moments, they get nervous and they fumble. That's why this person hasn't won like the biggest of the big yet. Y'all probably could guess what I'm talking about.
Come on,
But
man. You shouldn't even say that, man. I already know what you're talking about, man.
so a lot, some people feel like he gets nervous, you know, and fumbles the bag. So it's like maybe coaching could. I mean, a lot of people need coaching. You know, when you get nervous, you can't even see simple stuff that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, he
Yeah.
getting in like this every time. Like, what are you doing? And it's just like, I don't know, you know. So, I mean, I think it'd really be good. It would need like some regulation and stuff like that. Obviously, especially when you get to stages like Evo and Capcom Cup, it can't be no funny business. So, yeah, I think it should happen. I think it's important. But y'all got anything else to add?
Yeah, I was gonna say you already said too much. But I think like even when
I
people
didn't even
like,
say the game. Like,
man, you already said too much. When you get to that point, like even people get nervous to win. Like if they're like, "Oh, I'm about to win," or "I'm about to like," let's say a person, "I'm about to beat this person," and then you just maybe that could be that person's. I don't know, but that could be something like, "Hey, man, chill out, bro. Just breathe."
Yeah.
Okay, bet. And you better be winning. You know, it's like you said, like winners like boxing. You brought up boxing, like just because the person in the ring is handing out the skippity paps, they don't mean his corner just quiet. Like they just over there like
Right.
good. They still like, yeah, the left footwork, hips, chips, dip. Like they not just over there quiet. And you might be piecing this man up. He might be rethinking his whole career, but they still on your side talking. So you know. But yeah, you said way too much, Rex. Son.
Bro, I didn't even say I didn't say a name, a game,
Come on, bro.
events. You just know because you just know. But
All right.